Well, Brian, a new bill currently being talked about at the Nevada Legislature is trying to raise liability insurance for interstate truck companies. By 2030, the bill would increase their premiums to $1.5 million, and locals in the trucking business are pretty fearful that this will ultimately affect their bottom line. 8 News Now reporter Madison Kimbrough joining us live from DI and I-15 with those details. Madison?
Yeah, tonight I heard from both sides, a local trucking company and a state senator, in addition to a board member who's a part of the Nevada Justice Association who's in favor of this bill.
We had a couple of big accidents, not at our fault, and we had to pay the full premiums.
Those in the trucking business may soon have to pay a larger load as the Nevada Senate moves forward with a bill that would raise the minimum liability insurance for Nevada's intrastate trucking companies. The increase from $750,000, which is the federal standard, to $1.5 million by 2030. This causing some real concern for local trucking companies in Las Vegas, like Desert Eagle Transportation LLC. Owner Nenad Mitrovic says if this bill goes all the way through, he will most likely move his business.
I really think that this is going to affect a lot of small businesses, and I think a lot of people are going to move out of Nevada and just close the businesses because they're not going to be able to stay profitable anymore.
In the Senate's Growth and Infrastructure Committee meeting, the same sentiment was addressed by Senator Carrie Buck.
It seems to punish Nevada-owned businesses, and I don't see why it would prevent you from not just going and opening a company in a neighboring state who doesn't have this provision.
Ultimately, the bill was passed in an 11-10 vote. Jamie Cogburn with the Nevada Justice Association in favor of the bill says that with inflation and the cost of living being so high now, the increase is necessary.
Medical costs have skyrocketed during that same time period. So really, this is just a modernization. When you're talking about these kind of crashes, they're not little fender benders. They're not things that most people really walk away from.
And while medical costs have risen all across the country, Cogburn noting that Nevada has seen an influx of truck crashes in the past decade.
When you look at statistics, you will see from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, there are more crashes. In fact, from 2011 to 2021, Nevada doubled in the amount of fatalities in trucking crashes.
If Senate Bill 180 is passed by both the Senate and the Assembly, it will move to Governor Lombardo's office for final approval. Now, Nevada would join New Jersey in being the only other state to pass this law. Reporting here near Desert Inn and I-15, Madison Kimbrough, 8 News Now.
Now, the bill, which is currently in the Assembly, will be talked about at the Growth and Infrastructure Committee hearing, and that happens next week.